So my first question is to you that were you always this clear of what you want out of life? Were you this kind of kid basically who knew which subject exactly to choose from high school?
No, not at all. I was the average C student, not the good Indian student that got straight A's. I always knew that I wanted to own my own business. I just never knew what it was going to be.
And then finally you chose a new profession altogether. You chose a new country. I think it takes a lot of courage to do that, Sunny.
Or just crazy.
Or just crazy, exactly. I mean, it could be strength, it could be crazy. So where do you get it from? And don't just tell me that you're just crazy, so you did it.
I go by numbers. I see numbers, I see analytics, I see how something does. So when I got offered to do the Big Boss show, my first reaction was to say no, because I'd gotten so much hate mail from so many people that they sent me a PowerPoint presentation with all these numbers and stats and everything, and then I started researching, and that's how I said yes.
Also, how do you know, of course, like going back to, you said that you got a lot of hate mail. So how do you deal with all the criticism, I'm sure all the comments, even probably on your Instagram handle and things like that? How do you deal with all of that?
Well, I think we all get lots of hate mail and lots of people that hate on you. The first time I got it, though, I was about 19, 20 years old, so it affected me a lot. And that's why I said no to the Big Boss show, because I just didn't want to emotionally go through that again. And now, you know, I analyze everything. I'm like, okay, let's put this in perspective. A, they went to my page. They're staring at it.
Yeah.
B, they are looking at the photo or comment, and now we're thinking about what they want to say. Yeah. Then, what do? They start typing. So they're still on my page. Yeah. Or they're still on your page.
Yeah, exactly.
Now they've started typing, they've spell checked, they've erased, they've rewrote, and now they're staring at the
some
message.
of them have written like long comments.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, think about how much they're thinking about you. So then, once they've thought about it, now they're staring at their answer, they're going to make sure that it's like, you know, hard hitting, of course, and then they hit the send button. Yeah. So I go, thanks guys, you are my greatest fans.
Yeah, as long as they're there.
Right.
And they're getting the number. So what do you think is that one decision that women make that actually, you know, is actually a big mistake?
I think it's when you meet like that person that you care about or love, when you start conforming too much of who you are and you lose a piece of who you are every time you conform to the other person. And it's really hard because that doesn't change until you've been with a few people that are, I guess, not the prince, that are just the frog. So I think that
you have to just let it be yourself.
Right, and I think that's really hard, and that only comes with time and meeting
the right person, and then meeting so many different people, and then realizing that.
Right.
Yeah.